So I know it's a little late, about a month late, but I had a lot of other projects I was trying to wrap up in the process of that entire month. But now I am ready to talk about this movie, Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it worth a watch, or is it a bomb? Let's get into it.
Shadow is the light 殺さばめ手を照しそばた
What's going on, guys? Shadow Gamer EX, and I'm here with Joey, aka Everything Gaming Nerd 94.
That's
We're
it!
let's say that again.
That's it!
We are going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a review per se, and I hope you guys will take the time to hear us out on our thoughts on this movie. Now, we're going to be discussing what worked for the movie, what worked, and what didn't. And the question that I said in the beginning of my video, is it a success or is it a bomb? Will be answered. This film is directed by Jeff Fowler. In my honest opinion, he did a great job with the direction of the film.
Oh yeah.
From my point of view, I found that this film was also enjoyable. Not to mention tiered towards kids, which is perfectly fine. I don't really mind. I'm not a big Sonic fan, so I can't really say what the true Sonic really is. But when I was growing up back then, what I really got out of Sonic and his kind of character, if you will, was the fact that he was just a laid back badass. You know, he's that I don't care about nothing kind of guy. And wasn't that kind of like if you guys recall Sonic X back then, you guys know what I mean. Like, he was just laid back, he's just a hedgehog with an attitude. In this version of the movie, I could tell he was just a talkative, kind of like a kid or a child, which is kind of off on his character, if I'm being completely honest. But that's my only gripe with the movie. What I really loved about the movie was the storytelling was very good. It was rather enjoyable. I got to see Jim Carrey at his best, and which was really good, and I've seen him in a long time. I think the last Jim Carrey movie I've ever enjoyed was The Mask, Liar Liar, Me, Myself, and Irene. Those were the good movies, and you can pretty much get his passion in Sonic the Hedgehog when he played Professor Robotnik. Now this film had a lot of issues, a lot of flaws, not a perfect movie, but it was very well put together, and I really enjoyed it to a great extent. What about you, Joey?
I think it was a good movie. Like what Blake said, there was a couple of, kind of
Netflix.
weird. Yeah. Like Sonic being way too happy, that kind of threw me off. And
Yeah,
as a character of Sonic,
Kind of because we always known him to be like a hedgehog with an attitude. A hedgehog with an attitude. That was his
that's
whole
what
persona.
kind of threw me off, but I'm telling you guys right now, that was one of the best gaming movies that I will ever see. It was
Well,
a good
I mean,
movie.
it's certainly better than the ones that we've been constantly been seeing for the past 20 years.
Oh yeah.
And I have to say that there wasn't a lot that really did work within the years that they've been trying. And I'm glad that these adaptations are starting to work, but they still need more time to adjust.
Oh yeah. And the movie industry, you want to have a good movie and you want to be passionate about the storytelling.
Yeah, that's what
And
some
like,
developers really forget that part, and they just say, "Oh, let's just put this in there," and
for instance,
think
like
that people
Marvel,
don't notice.
Like for instance, like Marvel is
Exactly.
like woke. They don't care about what the people think, and that's why they say.
Well, that's why they're in such a big trouble right now, is because
Yeah.
of that fact. But the faults of Marvel, like, is kind of irrelevant at this point.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the thing is, Sonic the Hedgehog is a very fun movie. It had a lot of jokes that made me kind of chuckle and laugh. It was fun for basically everybody, and that's what I can really appreciate. And I understand for long-time fans who's been a fan since its existence, I understand that you guys may not be into that kind of version of Sonic. And that's totally understandable, but,
I mean, there were some parts of the Sonic movie, you guys, that were funny. Like him in the bar fight.
yeah, that was
You know
funny,
what?
yeah, I seen the bar
Yeah.
fight.
Like the cowboy, I mean, that made me laugh, you know, because...
I like
Good.
where they did that slow motion thing, you know?
Yeah.
It reminded me a little bit of, Days of Future Past, but I think, you know, but when that little Flash guy, oh, what was his name? I don't know. I forgot. But he slows time and just messes with with you know, with people, and then weird shit happens. But it was fun, guys. I'm gonna give Sonic an 8.5 out of 10. It's not a perfect movie. It's not a superior movie. It's not better. It's not a better movie than anything. It's just its own thing, and that's something that I can very much get behind.
And I think that I would give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, like what Blake said, there were some parts that were off topic about, you know, about
the
Sonic.
characters, and you know.
Yeah, I mean Sonic, you know, his character, you know, they didn't make him look realistic. You know, that kind of threw me off. And
I think it threw a lot of people off. And
yeah, and they could have made it like a cartoon movie. That would have been really good. That's what I would like to see. It's more like a cartoon of Sonic.
Exactly.
But, like the fur itself, I mean, it looked pretty good. I mean, the girl gave him new shoes, you know, and
That was
shoes
pretty.
helped
That was
her.
kind of sweet. Yeah,
that is
it was
nice,
pretty
'cause
sweet. It was pretty cute.
You know, I could have think, in my opinion, I think it could have been more like a cartoon movie, and I would have gave it a 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Like, I just have a lot of appreciation for those who just really focus more on storytelling than they do on other things. Like, storytelling is very important when it comes to certain shows and movies. And what I really can appreciate from the creator or the director and the staff that's worked on this film is that they've thanked the fans so many times for supporting them, and that is something that makes me feel like I should support as well. Like, it's...
And we support Jim Carrey, you know, and that's a good thing, because I think Jim Carrey is a funny character, and he was really good at Eggman. Even though his political difference, you know, like,
Well, I mean,
you know,
like,
he's still a good actor, and
I think that should be excluded. Like, it doesn't matter what your political view is. Like, I just
like,
as long as you're a
seriously, if
good
you're
actor,
good-
that's all that matters.
if you're a really good actor, like he is, or like what's Rock's partner? Yeah,
Agent Stone. I don't know. Like, what?
no, the one that played no, I forgot it. But if you're a really good character like Jim Carrey is, then you know, I give you props. I gave him props for that movie.
But guys, that's probably gonna do it for this review. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It also helps the channel out, and if you find yourself unsubscribed from the channel, because I know YouTube likes to pull stupid stuff like this by unsubscribing people from my channel and your channels and everybody else's YouTube channels, Please keep the algorithm going as much as you possibly can by, liking, sharing, commenting. That helps the video and the creator out a lot. And we will see you wonderful people in the next video. Have a wonderful day, night, and afternoon. Peace, guys.
Peace out.